See the start of the new season more clearly with sports eyewear from Norval Opticians.
Well, David, the look on your face, obviously disappointing again this game.
Yeah, very frustrating. We started the game very well, but talked about what continued to do what we started with last week. Some real width, some real ambition, some good accuracy, but as the game first half progressed, we just made too many simple unforced errors. And in the Premiership you make unforced errors, teams will take the opportunities that come along, and that probably was the most disappointing part of the first half. As the game progressed, their set piece got a bit of dominance, and we struggled a little bit with their physicality in and around the breakdown, and because of that, for that middle period of the game, we allowed them to build 20 or 11-point lead. So, after last week we could easily have felt sorry for ourselves, but I thought we showed some real character, and credit to the players who came on. We managed to turn it around and get back and take 2 points from the game.
Plenty of continuity to start the game, but not a lot of penetration really, and Worcester seemed to soak that up and then were very direct in response.
Sometimes it's not always about you can't penetrate every time. The defences are so good now, it's about trying to manipulate the defences, trying to make them work, tire some of their front five players out by because they had a big front five, to try and move them around the pitch, because 50-60 minutes, that's when you hope to reap the rewards from that. So it's not all about playing every single play to make a break. You'd like to, but the reality is it doesn't happen. But we knew they'd be physical, we knew they'd come hard at us, and they did.
Still some flashes of that exciting, mobile, continuity style of play came to fruition for Gloucester, and some unlucky calls. Charlie Sharple's tried this for example.
Again, very similar to last week, there was lots of very good play. The disappointing thing this week, there were those unforced errors, which certainly in the first 50-60 minutes last week, they weren't there. We know to compete in this competition, we know to come to places, travel anywhere and win, you've got to cut out those simple mistakes, and you've got to get your set piece right.
People observe different games. This time Worcester will have watched the Leicester game, because you must have been hoping that Gloucester first half selection will come out and play and dominate in exactly the same way as they did last week.
And as we said, that was the plan, and I thought for the first 15 minutes we were very good. We showed a lot of the ability and to keep using the word, but ambition that we had last week. But you can't sustain that for 80 minutes. There's going to be moments, especially away from home, or periods of time in the game where the opposition are dominant. We'd be disappointed with a couple of tries. One in particular was like watching, I suppose, the ball bouncing about, nobody claiming it, somebody trying to kick it. You just can't do that, and that was the disappointing part of the second half. But from a positive point of view, the players that come on, real character, to stay composed, play a little bit more field position, and then when those opportunities came along, we took them, probably with the exception of the last 2 or 3 minutes when again we created a great chance and didn't take it.